Good morning, Oshkosh North. Mr. Bird, glad to be with you again for Pop Quiz Wednesday. Again, the longest streaming show in North history. I am here with
Zachary Stussy.
Zach Stussy's with me. Zach, you're very excited to be on the show.
Yeah.
How long have you been watching the show and wanted to be on it?
Freshman year.
Freshman year. And you are a?
Junior.
You're a junior. He's been watching the show for years, wanted to be on. Zach, we're glad to have you on.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with how the show works?
Yes.
I'm going to ask you some questions. You're going to answer them. You're going to do well. I'm going to give you prizes. Very excited for prizes again today. Hey, this is a shout out to everybody in the building, okay? Mr. Bird for Pop Quiz Wednesday is looking for retro prizes. Now, what do I mean by retro? I mean old. I want some old classic stuff. G.I. Joe guys, old records, 8-tracks. Come on. It's like a garage sale around here. We want to give away some good stuff. So if you have some stuff, come and see me in my office. I got a feeling this is going to go bad. I'm going to have like 900 pounds of stuff in my office. But anyway, we want to give away some retro stuff. Okay, here we go. Number one. Play along at home. It's fun. They're making fun of me in the studio, by the way. All right. Kind of an office question. If, let's say you're not feeling well and you need to leave the building, there is one lady in the office. Or if you got an appointment or something like that, but there's one lady in the office. If you have to leave, you need to check out with. What is her name?
Forgot.
You forgot.
Yeah.
You know where she sits though, right?
Yeah, when you first enter the...
When you first come into the office. Okay, all right, so that was a warm-up question. Mrs. Cummings, students, if you have to leave, you can't just leave. You got to see Mrs. Cummings. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, I got a hard time with this. We used to call them liaison officers. Now they're called school resource officers. Names change all the time. What is his, big hint there, his name? Do you know his name?
I really forget.
Big guy, huge arms.
Mr. Hadel?
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. That's all right though. Mr. Seaholm. Mr. Seaholm. Have you met Mr. Seaholm yet? Nice guy. Nice guy. Big Ghostbusters fan. Have you seen Ghostbusters? It's a classic. Talk to Mr. Seaholm about Ghostbusters. He goes nuts. He goes nuts. It would be considered retro. Absolutely. Are you making fun of me about that? Anyway, I'm talking to nobody in the studio right now. Okay, number three. What would you like to say to Mrs. Schleicher for the dilly bars in homeroom?
Thank you, they were delicious.
That's correct. That's a great answer. Don't tell anybody, but I had 6. Okay, number 4. We have 3 awesome custodians in our building. They wear the blue shirts, they pick up after us, but we should be leaving no trace. Do you know the names of any of our custodians? Because if not, I'm going to introduce them. Do you know the names?
I haven't met them.
Well, we're going to get you introduced to them, Zach.
Okay.
We got Mr. Nimke, Mr. Schumann, and Mr. Adamski. If you see a custodian, give him a high five. All right. Number 5 is a true-false question. You ready?
Yeah.
Number 5. The gym, unfortunately, the field house, is now closed during second lunch. Nobody should be going in there. It's closed because we have classes going on in there. Is that true or false?
True.
That is true. Here we go. Prizes. Zach, are you ready for these prizes?
Sure.
I'm excited. This is a U.S. Army book cover.
Okay.
You just pull that out, you put it over the book, protects the book. Book's good for centuries. Then it becomes retro, you give it to me, I give it away for prizes. This is a Monsters University cup.
Okay.
This is a little, this is just a little satchel tote. You put stuff in there, you throw it over your shoulder, you carry it with you.
Or like bugs.
This is exciting. This is an old console television receiver cross-reference catalog. Those big old wood console TVs, this is a reference catalog for one of those. I can't put a price on this. This is worth so much money, I can't. Anyway, it's, well, actually, when you bought it, it was 80 cents. It still has it on there.
Yep.
Priceless now, though. Anyway, before we go, we have a little saying. Do you know what our saying is?
Get your pet spayed and neutered.
Get your pet spayed or neutered. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great weekend. Good job, Zach. Great job. High five, bud. Good job.